I can't believe what I just saw. Brub saw Simon getting infected and he got attacked, but luckily he wasn't infected. He is now one of us and the survivors. This is why you never trust an infectional of an analog horror tape. Day 1. Simon went to a hospital where Darnold works, until he heard a scream in room 5. He noticed that someone was being infected by Hanataki disease or a plant infection. When he opened the door he saw Veneria getting infected. A giant vine inside her body came out from her mouth and strangled Simon when he tried to run away. Simon found a hacksaw and he managed to saw through the vine inside of Veneria before going to the dentist to work. This is the first recording clip he made. After taking down Veneria he took Derple's knocked out body to the dentist to fix his teeth. The note says that Derple had sanity infection and he needed to be cured. Day 2, he was trying to figure out on how to fix Derple's teeth, until he heard something strange coming from outside. When he opened the door there was nothing but black goo. It wasn't Black's fault, it was someone's fault. Just then the goo went into Simon and stayed in his face, which will infect him from days 3 to 6. The following clip was the second recording he made before he got attacked. When Simon got up he found out that the goo on his right cheek will cover his whole face up in 4 days. Where he gets infected in day 6, he would able to ignore it and work on Derple before he wakes up still infected. Day 3, Simon woke up ready to brush his teeth, until he noticed that the goo on his face is covering the half of his mouth. After trying to eat cereal for breakfast he rushed to a hospital to see Darnold, as he was taken to room 14. Day 4, his mouth and eye were covered before Clukr and Darnold came here to get rid of the goo on Simon. Maybe Darnold thinks it's not Black but he thinks it was the curse that did it and Clukr went to call Fungbut. Day 5, when Brub got to room 14, while his bucket was blood-stained, he found out that Simon's face is just paint bucket black straight on there and he got attacked off-screen before getting the black slimy goo on his eye. Brub managed to run away and become one of the survivors, as Simon got his screams and cries muffled. This following clip was the second to last audio recording from Sky's relationship named Brub. Simon couldn't hold in his muffled cries and screams, as his mouth had disappeared. When Brub lost him he continued running from the goo infection he saw. Day 6, his blackened face started to glow white eyes. He continued to chase Brub, who is still running but tripped on a rock and fell over. As Simon could finish off Sky's relationship he was hit by Fungbut, who was holding a hammer. He thought Brub was infected but he wasn't. Fungbut decided to take him to a hospital, while Simon was knocked out, so here is the second to last recording that Brub took before going to room 7. Fungbut was able to leave Simon's body with a bit of blood on his head lying down just like When he left Derpal's stabbed body in the hospital, he was able to take Grub to room 7 and let him rest, as he became one of the survivors.